So, next question I have here is how much of your income should you aim to save each month, and how do you make that realistic? Well, um, that changes for everybody. Obviously, you want to. It's been it's been said that you want to save at least. Try to save at least a third of your income every month. Now, that obviously isn't doable for everybody, but I'm a firm believer in living below your means. And of course, that's easier said than done, especially with the cost of living being the way it is. But I'll take it back to biblical terms for all my religious folk out there. I know the story of Joseph. There was a passage in the Bible when Joseph was the king of dreams, like he could interpret dreams for people. And one of the stories in there was talking about how I guess the Pharaoh had a dream that it was going to be a 7 year time of abundance and a 7 year time of drought. So what Joseph did to help the Pharaoh, he said, and I could be wrong, please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but he had the Pharaoh take 1/3 of all of the harvest during that 7 years, and they put that, third in like a safe. So for 7 years, everything that they harvested, they took a third, kept it safe. Then when it came for the 7 years of drought or the 7 years of famine, they had a third of all of their abundance ready to go. So they didn't starve. They didn't have too many hardships during that 7 years because they planned and prepared. So I would say a third of your income should try to be saved. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I do that because once again, I mean, everybody's life is different. Um, I'm the breadwinner in my home. I have a wife and a son, and they both are at home. So there are a lot of things that I have to pay for, and I don't make enough money for me to save a whole third and put it in an account because I need that money. You know what I mean? But I would say, yeah, try to save a third if you can. So if you find that you aren't able to save a third, then going back to what I said before about trying to see where you can decrease your bills to free up some of that extra money. Um, that'll help because I mean, at the end of the day, there are going to be emergencies and there are going to be times where you need your money. Now, I will say for the people that can't afford to save a full third of their income, I mean, just save whatever you can. I mean, I'm lucky enough to have a job where I get tips sometimes. And what I do, I put all my tip money in a savings account. So that's money that I didn't have to work for. I wasn't planning on getting. So whatever money I get, however big or small it is, I put it all in a savings account. So I'm using that right now as my like emergency fund, so to speak. So whatever you can, really. I mean, whatever extra money you have, try saving now while you don't need it, because when you do need it, you're gonna really wish you had it.